All right, so we're on 326 practice, last day before we do a review, then a quiz on the standard. So this is more areas of composite figures, what I titled it. So it's basically just different examples and different types of problems you'll see with finding the areas of composite figures. Okay, so this one we have basically a rectangle and a triangle. So the rectangle, simple enough, length times width, 12 times 8 is 96. Okay. Now, see that this is 12. That means this would still be 12 across right there. So the area of this triangle, right, remember is 1/2 times base times height, or base times height divided by 2. So 12 times 4 is 48 divided by 2. 48 divided by 2 is 24. So then this is 24 right here. So then we would have 96 plus 24. And that's going to give us 120 square feet. Okay, the second one here, very similar question. So 4 times 2 is 8 square meters. That means this is 4 right here. So 4 times 3 is 12 divided by 2 is 6. That means the area of this whole one is 14 square meters. So this next one here, I would recommend you do it like this. So imagine this bottom rectangle here as 12 times 4, which is 48. Then, all right, now if we have 3, here's the only tricky part about this problem. We have 3 here and 3 here, and this whole thing is 12, then the part in the middle there would have to be 6. Why? Because the whole thing has to add up to 12. So 6 plus 3 is 9, and 9 plus 3 is 12. Now, the other part of this, so this is the 6 right there. Then the other thing we got to figure out here is how tall is this? Well, if this is 8 right here, the whole up from the point down here, okay, and then this is 4, that means that this part right here has to be 4, because 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, so therefore that triangle on the top is like this. So 6 times 4, which is 24, right? Then divided by 2 is 12. So 6 times 4 divided by 2. 6 times 4 is 24. Divided by 2 is 12. Okay? So if this is 12 and that's 48, that means our answer is 60 square centimeters. All right, number 4. All right, so this is basically a what's called a net of a rectangular prism. So basically, this is a surface area problem. So the area of all the surfaces added up. Okay, now the trick on this one, it's not really a trick, it's just the thing that might be hard for you, is knowing that this, so if you folded this up, this would be the height. So that's also the height. Okay. And then this, the 10s here are pretty clear, right? You probably don't have a problem with those. So just that this is a 6 right here and here. And then this is a width of 4, means that's 4 there, but it's also 4 here. Okay. So if you needed just that, then you basically should be able to solve it pretty easily from there. Okay. So if you turn it on to make sure you had the labels right, then pause it to make sure you finish the problem. Okay. So that one's 40. That means if this one's 40, that one is also 40. This one's 24. That one's 24. This one's 60. And that one's 60. Okay. So we need to add these up. So that's 2 60s gives us 120. 2 40s gives us 80. And 2 24s gives us 48. So that's 120 plus 80 is 200. Plus 48 is 248 square inches. Okay. So you're just finding all the areas of the little rectangles. All right. Number 5, the surface area of this square pyramid. Okay, so each of the triangles are the same. So really all you got to do is find the area of the square base and then all of the sides. So 6 times 6 is 36 square feet. Okay. Now, this is 6 and that is 9. So 6 times 9 divided by 2, 54 divided by 2 is 27. So each one of these triangles is 27. Or you could just do 27 times 4 because there's 4 of them. So that's 27. Okay, so we got 36 plus 27 4 times. So 27 times 4. It's going to be 108. All right. So then that's going to be 144. So basically, just again, what did we do here? Well, we found the area of the base and then the area of the 4 sides, which were triangles. So that would be how you'd find the surface area of a pyramid. Okay, now we got a couple finding missing lengths. Okay, so if you have a rectangle, the area equals the length times width, right? So here I gave you the area, 72. I gave you the width of 4. So it's L times 4. Well, what's the opposite of times 4? It's divided by 4 on both sides. So then the length equals 4 into 72, which gives us 18. So 4 times 1 is 4. And 8, 32, and 0. Okay. So that means the length of this rectangle is 18 feet. Right? The length of the rectangle, a rectangle is 7.5. The area is 30. And then what's the width? Okay, so we have the area equals length times width. Here's the length, and here's the width. So this is times. The opposite would be divide by 7.5. Okay. Now you need to make sure you show this work too. So you got 7.5 divided into 30. Top dog in the doghouse is the way you divide. So he goes in the doghouse. So move the decimal to the end on the outside, do the same number of places inside. So then 75 goes into 300. How many times? Well, if you guess and check, eventually you will get to 4. 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 7 is 28, and 2 is 30. So that's 4. And that is our answer. So 4 is the 4 meters. All right, so that is the work you should have for 326 and get that turned in.